Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash.
August 1st, 2023. This is our third trip to Bear Trail Lodge, and today was one of the best days I've had here. I've had a lot of good days here, but we went fishing for some rainbows in a little untapped stream off of Bristol Bay. And a big part of our success was Cooper Neblett, our guide here. How's it going? Who walked us through many tangles, many missed fish, and helped us experience some success. The cool thing about it is we came here all the way from Virginia, and you've had guides from all over. Cooper, where are you from?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia, so.
Come all the way to Alaska, 90 miles away, but Nancy gets the cream of the crop when it comes to guides. So I'm interested, how did you end up in Alaska from Virginia?
It's a long story. I had a friend of mine who actually works for another lodge out here, and so he was telling me about how much he enjoyed it, and said, Cooper, you're gonna love it out here. It's an amazing place, and he's like, the one thing you got to do though is get your captain's license if you want to be able to come out here. So I got that, and then I started doing some research on guide schools. Went to Sweetwater Guide School in Montana, and their deal is, they kind of, once you finish the school, they hook you up basically with the right people to land your dream job, and applied to a bunch of different lodges out here in Alaska, and Bear Trail Lodge was the first one to get back with me. So just kind of felt right, and it's been amazing so far. So I love it out here.
Why should someone from Virginia take a vacation to Bristol Bay, and in particular to Bear Trail?
I don't know that there's another place like it, especially not on the East Coast. I don't know another place where you can kind of fish with bears and just see this amount of wildlife and scenery. And being from Virginia, sometimes the trout fishing could be a little tough, and here it's a little bit easier out here. So I don't know. I think it's an amazing place that really everybody should experience in some way. So.
Do you have a favorite species or technique here?
In Alaska?
Yeah.
Rainbows, for sure, I'd say.
Pretty tough to beat.
They're an awesome fish. The grayling are also really neat fish. Just beauty-wise, and, the fin on a grayling is gorgeous. And then, I have the char, and then seeing the red salmon in the river, it's just an amazing place.
So obviously you can only guide here a few months out of the year. What do you do the rest of the time?
I'm talking to a guy about possibly working for a lodge down in Chile. Their seasons are opposite of the United States, so a lot of guys will go down there and work in Chile. Last year I went out to Kansas. We did waterfowl guide service type stuff. It's Kansas Hunt Club is the name of the company who I was working for out there, and then January, February, helping my dad with his company, power washing, painting, and gutter cleaning, and then March started fishing for smallmouth in Virginia. So,
what rivers do you fish in Virginia?
We fish a mixture, mainly the New River, Lower New, and then I'll fish the James, Maury, a couple other secret rivers that don't really want anybody else knowing about, but mainly the New. And
all fly fishing on the New, or conventional gear too?
We can do whatever you want to do there. The spin, sometimes the fly can be tough on the New. It's such a big river. So those days, we always try to have maybe a spinning rod on the boat just in case, and we can kind of cater to anyone's needs. If you want to spin fish, we can spin fish. If you want to fly fish only, that's fine, and we can also do a mixture of both. So we're pretty flexible when it comes to that. But
and do you guide out of a raft or jet boat?
Yes, sir. We're in inflatable rafts. So it's 14-foot raft. You got guide in the middle, climb in the front, climb in the back.
What's the best time of year to go there for either numbers or for big fish?
Big fish. It's big fish in decent numbers. I'd say May. June can be a good month. March to April can be good size-wise, but you're looking for 5 big bites mostly, and after that's kind of it. 5 big bites, but they're all going to be nice fish. And then top water season, July through September really.
Whopper plopper?
Whopper plopper, cicadas on the fly rod. It's a lot of fun.
Do you have a bucket list destination you still want to go fish?
I would love to go to Belize. That's one that I've always wanted to go check out. And New Zealand or Australia. I can't pick. I'd love to go to them all.
You're 21. You got a
yeah,
lot of time left.
A lot of time. So, but yes, I love saltwater fly fishing. So I'd say Belize would be a paradise for me. But
so obviously, if people want to come to Bear Trail Lodge, they can contact us through halfpastfirstcast.com or directly to Bear Trail Lodge. If people want to go smallmouth fishing with you or waterfowl hunting, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can, for waterfowl hunting, you can text or check out our website. It's KansasHuntingCamp.com. And then if you want to fish with me in Virginia, you can contact Wesley Hodges Fly Fishing or Tangent Outfitters. Either of those, you'll be able to get me. So, yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, we're going to take a trip on the new, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. I really enjoyed it with you guys today. Absolutely. It's been a lot of fun.
No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at.